Bloggo's POW.
Right, it's time to take a long overdue look at the Sega Superscaler games for the Master System. Right, so first off we have Outrun. Now, quick thing, I'm not doing Hang On because I've already done Hang On, and I'm not doing Enduro Racer because it's not the same game. They did their own thing with the Master System version. So we're starting with Outrun. So, Passing Breeze, Splash Wave, Magical Sound Shower, or GTFO! Right, off we go. And this is a jolly little version of Outrun that I have fond memories of not playing. Well, I say not playing. I played it at the ECTS show the year the Master System came out in this country, and no one could afford one or afford the games at the time because we all had Commodore 64s, or maybe Amigas if we were lucky. And I played it with that arcade stick, the Power Stick, was it called? Master Power Stick? I don't know, the one that was really unwieldy, and I'd had a hard time trying to play it. And I was impressed, but not massively impressed. And it was a long time before I actually got to play it at home. Even when I got my Master System in 1991, I don't think I got Outrun for it till a lot later. Oh dear, we've crashed. And there we go. One thing I did have a conscious problem with this is when steering, I find myself changing gear by accident, because up and down is change gear, and well, of course left and right, but it's quite easily done to change gear and not realise you've done it. And I've gone the wrong way. I wanted to go the other way. Oh, never mind. It's fine. But yes, it's a very jolly version of Outrun. I do like it. It's sort of cute and twee, and I prefer this version to the 3D Outrun as well, which has got a 2D mode on it. But yeah, I much prefer playing this one. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing, who knows. This reminds me of a time when this was the best you could manage at a home system when you wanted to play powerful arcade games. It's just nice. Oh, split the road. Let's go this way. Actually doing better than I thought I was going to do. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. And also, if you did the review, you don't want to see me play all the way through. Oh shit, I'm not going to finish it now. Outrun, and I've still got another 3 games to play in this episode. We'll do that YouTube thing to say stay tuned to the end for a big surprise. There's no surprise, there's 3 more games, and you probably already know what they are from the intro. Crap. I must say the track layouts are very similar to the arcades. The corners are in the right places and everything. It's and the hills are in the right places. And it does move along at a fair old speed. It almost sounds like it's running a bit faster. I must admit, I'm running this in 60 Hz with the FM mod chip, the FM sound on as well, which the Japanese Mark III had, but the UK Master System didn't. Oh, I've run out of time. Predictable. So yes, Outrun, jolly good little version of Outrun. Okay, so let's move along to the next game. Right, so next game is Space Harrier. Now, 8-Bit Boy runs a thing on Twitter and YouTube where you play a Master System game and see if you can get a high score. And I didn't even bother posting my score on this version of Space Harrier because I'm that bad at it. Let me show you. I have problems with this. I find it very hard to judge how close some of the obstacles and enemies are, so I find myself running into them. And I'm surprised I haven't hit anything yet. Oh, hey, it's quite nice. It does that overlapping tile thing, which I imagine is because none of this is any sprite work. It's all background tiles overlapped to give an idea. Shit. To give a sensation of scaling. I mean, obviously, an Master System isn't going to be able to scale the same way as a dual 68,000 processor arcade cabinet is, but hey ho. There we go, Dragon time. I'm already doing better than most of my attempts for the challenge. See, I'm dreadful at this. I mean, at this point, if I'm playing the PC Engine version, or Saturn version, or the arcade version, or the Dreamcast version, I'm absolutely rinsing at this point. This version just doesn't gel with me at all. I mean, I can't really be that harsh on it because it is, on the surface, still a version of Space Harrier at a time where you were going to be playing an Amiga, sorry, not an Amiga, Commodore 64 Spectrum version, or maybe an Amiga version. Maybe I'm not sure if the Amiga version had come out by this point, but see, I've just got no depth perception with this game. Let's have another quick go on it, see if I can do any better. But that's generally about as good as it gets. I notice the back of his gun's got a smiley face on it. It's not quite nice, isn't it? I think the key here might be to avoid things rather than shoot them, maybe. I don't know, I'm just so used to completely destroying things. The attack patterns aren't quite the same as the arcade version. Oh, similar. But not quite the same. And my thumb's really hurting now, it doesn't have an auto fire. Yep. Not really much more I can say apart from, hey, watch, I'm going to die in a minute. Actually, I know I'm going to curse this, but I've not lost life yet. And I reached the end of stage 1. Which is some kind of blooming miracle for at least me on this version of the game. I'm going to lose them all in the next couple of minutes. I'm surprised I did not hit that pillar there, but okay. We should get another bunch of stone heads in a second. Here come the swirly ones. I normally hit a pillar, or a fireball, or both. Wow, okay. So we've reached the end of the second level boss without losing a life. Is it too late to put that score in for this 8-bit boy? Okay, so stage 3. Right. Now we're cooking. Well, bouncing mushrooms. Ah, there we go. Knew it was too good to last. What if I'm going to get to see the two-headed dragon? Am I going to get that far? Probably not. Because I've lost 2 lives on this stage already. Okay, dragon time. Here it comes, bit of a mess, but it's there all the same. That's interesting, you're shooting one head and both heads are changing colour at the same time. In the arcade version, generally you shoot one head and it changes colour, but the other one remains the same, showing that you've got to deal separate lots of damage to each one of them. So one head's gone. Okay, right, stage 4. It's like, this is what I call the dodging stage. Especially when I have a complete phobia of these pillar things. Yeah, no, I'm not going to last much longer. I really don't think I'm going to get much further on this. There we go, there's the end. But still, that's the best I've ever done with the Master System version of the Space Harrier. Okay. Not a bad score, if I suppose I say so myself. Right, so next up we have Afterburner. I thought it was brave trying to fit Space Harrier out onto Master System. Here comes something else. This was quite a bit more technically accomplished in the arcades than the other two. Not by much, but definitely a lot more. But now, I posted a tweet about the Famicom version of Afterburner a little while back, and somebody who I follows me, a mutual, Billy Sastard, said, "Oh well, it's like it's Afterburner 1." Well, it technically is Afterburner 1, but it's also Afterburner 2. So, hence a long thread which I bored him shitless about how Afterburner that we know, generally speaking, when you're speaking about the home conversions on the home computers or the consoles, generally speaking, that is actually Afterburner 2. Afterburner 1 being Afterburner without the throttle control and without the bonus stages and the canyons, I do believe. Afterburner 2 was like Afterburner 2.0. It was like an upgrade to the original, which was a lot more popularised and got exported, and that's what the conversions are all based on. Now, one thing I've just noticed here, this Master System version, obviously the Master System only has 2 buttons, and the buttons are set to Vulcan Cannon and Missile, meaning there's no throttle control, which actually means technically this is a version of Afterburner 1. I wonder if it's got the bonus stages. I really can't remember because I've not played this in absolutely ages. And it's a lovely little version of Afterburner. I've got a real soft spot for these Master System games that are trying so hard to be like their arcade versions. And comparing this to Outrun, comparing this to Space Harrier, should I say, the graphics are a lot tidier. There's less of this sprite scaling overlap going on here, which is good. It makes it a lot easier to play. I've still got the same issue I have with I can't really quite judge distances. Oh, when I've just blown up. How many lives I get? Oh, it's the last one now. Okay. I don't think I'm getting through a bonus stage. Bonus stage generally is stage 5. That's the first bonus stage. I don't think I'm going to get that far. No, it's stage 5. Stage 5 is the refueling stage. Yeah, the Afterburner, the first version of the arcades before it became Afterburner 2, didn't have the landing sections where you refuel, and the hang-on bike or the Outrun car comes whizzing along next to you. It'll be interesting to see if it's got that. If I get that far, which I'm not going to, because that's one life. I keep just ducking and diving and turning and burning. I might make it to the next stage. I don't know. I haven't really been paying much attention to the enemy placement to see if that's passes a resemblance to the arcade original. I think vaguely it does. Are going on for quite some time. Oh, we do get the refueling plane. Oh, shelf dock it manually? Oh, okay, that's weird. Stage 4 is different. Stage 4 should be a desert stage. No, it's not. No, I'll tell you a lie. It's probably right. But that's really weird. I actually had to manually dock the plane to refuel. That's really, really strange. Maybe that was one of the weird things with the early version of the arcade game. Obviously, it was automatic in Afterburner 2, in arcades and all home versions. You had to dock manually. Sorry, automatically, it would dock you automatically, like a quick breather in the action. But to dock it, having to dock it manually, that's mad. And anybody who's tried mid-air refueling in any flight sim knows how bloody difficult that is. And there are even fewer people who have actually tried to mid-air refuel a jet fighter with a tanker plane in real life. My hat's off to you if you've done that. I think categorically there's probably more people who've done it on a flight sim than have done it in real life. We've got to be getting to the end of this level soon enough, haven't we? I hope we are. Oh, here we go. Yep, it skips the landing stage completely, going straight on to what would be stage 6 of the Afterburner 2. So I do believe this may be based on the original version before it was updated. That's really interesting. I'll have to tag Billy to make him watch my video so I can eat some humble pie. Well, the other versions are based on Afterburner 2. Game over. Right, so last off we have Galaxy Force, which again is missing its 2, but we're not going to get into that again. So scene select, only 4 levels selectable here from the off, unlike the arcade game's 5, but okay, that's fine. Now this plays a lot differently from the arcade version. This is more playing to the strengths of the system rather than trying to emulate the arcade version that it's based on. I mean, there's some similarities obviously, which is nice, but it really is its own thing. And the music's the same-ish. Smart System version of the music. And it's cute. It's nice. I like it. Problem is when you reach the planet, things start to go a bit off. be that far off to get into the planet now, I'd say. It's been a long time out here. Must be nearly there, surely. Oh wow, that's a big ship. This guy's coming from behind. And the shield is taking a pounding. There's another game where you don't have any lives, you just have a shield. Well, that's a brave attempt at the big scaling mothership thing you see halfway through stage 1. Oh, and we're going into the planet. Off we go. Now this melts my eyes. Oh my lord, my eyes, my eyes. Right, where? Can't see where to go right. Oh my god. And we're game over. Okay, well, I'm going to play that again, but I'm going to skip ahead back to the planet again, see if I can get any further with that bit. So we go into the planet. My shield's probably worse than it was last time, so here we go. Right turn. Okay, well, there we go. We're going to turn it right, sort of. It's so hard to judge the distance, and then you got stuff shooting at you at the same time. It's so easy to oversteer. That shield is looking really, really wonky now. There we go. Yeah, I cannot do this. That's too hard. But yeah, an admirable effort to bring Galaxy Force to the Master System. So there we go. The 4 Sega Super Scaler games I chose to look at on the Master System. What did you think of them? Comment below.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.